What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Everybody in the house right now, what's going on? We got Texas Snake, KO, My 2 Cents, Pedro Morales, my B, Spitzkoff, Larry, K-Bar, Mets fan. What is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Everybody watching right now, everybody that's going to be tuning in after this one, thank you so much for watching this live stream. Trenton Wells, what's up, buddy? Hope you guys are all having a great day. Dr. Nesnev, Chelsar and stuff, Dynamite in the house too. What's good, folks? We're going to be going over all the new releases this week. What are we in? May 17th? All right, Jesus, this year's gone by so damn fast. We're going to be going over all the new releases. We're going to be talking about all the publishers, checking out some of the variant covers, and obviously we're going to be talking about which books we're going to be getting too. I want to know which books you're going to be getting this week, which ones you think I should be checking out. Man, I'm excited to talk about these books. We got some good ones coming out this week. We got a lot of books coming out this week. I don't remember what the thumbnail said, but I'm pretty positive it's like 120 something. We got a shitload of books. Let's see. Let's check out some of these comments. KO says, good evening. Texas Snake said, what's up? Oh, man. Yeah, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love talking comics with you guys. Now, before I get into this, man, I gotta tell you guys a quick story. Miss Negative, how's it going? I'm doing really well, man. I hope you guys are too. So I was on my way to an appointment this morning, right? And I drive on the highway. And here in PA, highways are 55 miles per hour. And I'll tell you what, the highways, they need to be faster than that. Nobody goes 55 miles per hour. The bare minimum, everyone's going 65, and that's the absolute bare minimum. Usually everyone's pushing 70. I'm doing my thing. I'm on my way to this appointment. And I'm in the middle of the lane. I'm going a cool like 60, 68 miles per hour. Nothing too fast, keeping up with the flow of traffic, you know. And there's this jackass, right? He goes from the far right lane to the far left lane. Motherfucker cuts right back over to the far right lane. And I don't know if he was behind me for a little bit or what happened, but he basically went from the far right back to the far left. And he's got this little fucking, this gray Chevy thing. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but it kind of reminded me of one of those like Kia Souls, the little hamster cars. Something along those lines. And this fucking dude, he drives past me, right? And like I said, I'm going like damn near 70 miles per hour. He's going fast, right? He's going fast. He turns and he gets right past me and he just gives me that stare down. And I know you guys all know what I'm talking about with this stare down. Every time you drive past somebody that's driving like an asshole, you stare at them like you shouldn't be driving right now. And that's the look he gave me. And I was like, fuck this guy, man. Like, you know, where's the cops when you need them, right? So I'm going down the highway. It's like an extra mile or two, and I'm getting ready to hit my exit, and I see a cop up there, and I'm like, all right, I really gotta slow down now because he's right next to my exit. Lo and behold, the gray Chevy was pulled over. Oh, I couldn't believe it. It was sweet justice. I drove right past this dude because he's off the shoulder, and I gotta get off on this exit anyway, and I just stared at him, and I gave him the finger, and it was awesome. It was great. It was the best part about my day so far. It was the sweetest justice I've ever dealt with like that. He pulled over, and I had the opportunity to stare at him and give him the finger. It was great. That was absolute instant karma, and I loved every bit of it. NBC behavior. Oh, man. I just had to get that one out of the way. Let's jump right into this, folks. I don't want to hold you guys up any longer than I already did. But that one was just too good to not tell you guys. It was great. I hope that guy, Dr. Nesnev, imagine that guy watching his channel. He's going to tune in and be like, that's the dude that flipped me off. Oh, shit. Camera. So I think we'll go back. So you guys looking at it. Obviously, it's still there. I get there. So this is like story number 2. It's not a good story, but so I get there. I've waited like 3 weeks for this appointment because they gave me some stupid gel thing to put on it. And the doctor that gave it to me was like, I don't really think it's going to work, but we'll see. And if it doesn't work, come back on this date. We'll cut it off or whatever. But that's not the dude that was cutting it. I had to wait for the actual doctor or whatever. So I thought, all right, whatever. I clearly didn't go away. You guys are, what was it? You guys are clearly looking at it. Shit didn't go away. And I get there, and the VA is swamped. Absolutely swamped. And it took like an extra 30 minutes for me to go back. And this guy looked at it and was like, yeah, I don't really want to cut it. I'm going to send you an antibiotic, like steroid cream thing. He's like, I think that should do the trick. And I was thinking, why didn't you do that the first time? You know, why didn't you do it the first time? The way he explained it, it made a lot of sense. Because what this actually, I'm getting a little bit of detail. So what it actually is it started off as like a sty eye infection. And he said this, like the growth or whatever, it's like some, what did he call it? It's trauma from the infection, and it turned into like, that's like the after effect or the aftermath of it. And I clearly don't know what the hell he's talking about. I'm just some guy going to the VA, and I'm looking at him like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But the way he explained it, he's like, this stuff should kind of like, it's like an acidy type thing. He's like, that should make it go away. If not, then we'll cut it off. But he didn't want to jump right to that because he didn't think that was a smart idea. And I mean, I don't know shit to begin with, so I thought whatever. But you guys asked, I figured I'd tell you. Got to keep you up to date at least a little bit. The VA does always suck. It's always a time. Oh, my 2 cents. Man, I've been seeing the stuff you've been posting, bro. I think it was last weekend or 2 weekends ago you went to Vegas. It looked like you had a blast going to whatever that is. Yeah, KO. I think that is probably the best way to describe it because it was like the whole bottom of my eye was like super puffy and red. It hurt like hell. But it went away after like 2 days, but that remained. So he said it's trauma from whatever the bad infection, because it was a pretty shitty infection. Sacrifice a chicken at midnight. Hurry up and wait. Oh man, I heard that so many times. Like, that's just a running joke for the military. Just hurry up and wait. Yeah, we need you here 2 hours early so you can so we'll get started 2 hours after, and then you'll still be here for an extra hour so we can debrief you on what just happened. And then after the commander's done debriefing the already brief, then obviously the squadron's got to do it. So like this whole hour and a half, 2 hour ordeal is always going to be like a 5 hour thing. It's always a waste of time. This story is more enjoyable than the current Venom series. I might have to start writing Venom. Well, I'll contact Marvel and be like, hey, my chat really enjoyed my infected eye story. They said it was better than Venom. So can I get a shot at it? I mean, what's to lose? So yeah, it's bro, it's not the horror books. It's all the Marvel I've been reading. Put some toothpaste on it. It'll sting, but it'll dry it out. No, dude, it's literally just like skin. It's just existing. That's it. There's nothing else there. Like, it doesn't hurt. It's not like a poppable thing. It's just like some fucking skin. All right. We're gonna get in these books though. We've been chatting it up for a hot minute. At least, yeah. We got some AR Comics eye lore in this one. All right, so we're gonna be going over all the indies first. I didn't do it in this video, but in the upcoming video, for this upcoming Sunday, I included Dynamite, IDW, and Dark Horse in with these indie companies. So going forward, I'm just going to rope them all together. Because there's a lot of times, like, a lot of those publishers only have, like, 2 or 3 books. So I thought, why not just rope them in with this? Pedro, I actually saw the comments you guys were talking about before I joined chat. I was finishing setting everything up, and I saw, I think it was KO or somebody said you should hop on over to DC. Yeah, Pedro, I'm not a DC fan, but I've been reading Superman Lost. Man, yeah, hop on them. Green Lantern was solid. I didn't read Flash, though. But yeah, you might have to move on over to DC. I'm not saying I'm a DC guy now, because I clearly don't know shit about DC, but I'm not going to lie. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent from what I've read so far. All right. So I'm going to bring up all the new books, the ones I'm reading. I think for these indie companies this week, there's not that many from what I remember. Oh, we got another Archie, though, so that's going to be sweet. Yeah, I think that's just a special from Zenoscope. Blood Moon, another new one. Let's see. I honestly think that's it. Yeah, that's like it for those. So if there's anything you guys want to come out you guys want to talk about this week that's coming out from these indie publishers, just let me know. I'll bring this up too from Asylum Press. And I will bring them up. We can chat about it and look anything up that we have to look up. But until then, I'm just going to bring up these ones. Actually, I think this is a series finale, so I'll bring that up too. Yeah. Oh, wait, and a new Rick and Morty. I didn't know that was a new Rick and Morty. All right, cool. Shazam was really good. My 2 cents. I really like that one. Jay Roush. Looks like you had a hell of a morning. Oh, dude, my morning sucked. My morning absolutely sucked. Like I said, I was waiting 3 weeks for this appointment. And I was anticipating that, and it turned out it didn't. Just fuck it. Hot Mustard Gas, what's up, buddy? Oh, Ice Cream Man, I'm really excited for this one this week, too. Oh, and Pedro, so I saw, look at the comment about Immortal Hulk. If you guys didn't know, there is going to be a new Immortal Hulk. Not Immortal Hulk, but there's going to be a new Immortal series coming out from Al Ewing. Somebody posted it in the, I think it was Gilgamesh posted that in the Discord. It's going to be a new Thor series, so it's going to be the Immortal Thor coming out. I think it's at June something, so that's going to be really exciting. All right, so the first one today we're going to be talking about is going to be from AWA Upshot. We got Red Zone number 3. I don't know about you guys. I haven't really enjoyed this series that much. I don't know if it's just me. It's written by Cullen Bunn, too, which really sucks to say because I'm a big fan of Cullen Bunn. His horror stuff is always fantastic. That's only got cover A. That's why I was kind of maneuvering around a little bit. But it's... So, what it says, Randall Crane, an unassuming American professor of Russian and Slavic studies at NYU, is called in by the U.S. government for a secret international mission back to Russia. That first part, that's extremely generic. That we've read, besides the name Randall Crane, we've read so many series, there's so many movies and TV shows about that, like, oh, we need to go to Russia, we got a spy here, we got to get him out, we got to have some mission. I don't know. So to me, there's got to be something really unique about this one. And I thought because it's Cullen Bunn, maybe it's going to be a horror series. Maybe some really crazy stuff is going to be happening. But as of now, I don't really see a lot of uniqueness in this one, in my opinion. And like I said, I really do like Cullen Bunn. I think the coolest, if I can recall from the last issue, the way that it is setting up this third one is that somebody put out a hit in Russia, like they're calling out all of the OG assassins, like the retired ones. I'm guessing this guy right here that's in a wheelchair, he's probably going to be coming out to try to get this big payday. So the way that issue ended was like everybody is going after this main character, and the person he was supposed to save, well, she didn't make it, so the whole thing turned into him and her daughter. So that's kind of where the series is going. Everybody in Russia seems to be after them. And you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if we find out if this girl is like his daughter from all these years ago and he had no idea type of thing. I don't know. Just my take on it. Well, the thing is Chell's art and stuff. So here's what you need to consider with AWA. AWA does a really good job setting up all the stories. This third issue is going to be extremely action-packed, in my opinion, and it's going to just really set up the ending. But that's the whole thing about this. It probably is just better read as a trade paperback, because I just saw you put, if the story came out at once for $10, might be worth it. I think for $10, it probably is worth it, but at that rate, I mean, for $8, $12, $16, a little different. First time on my live streams and new subscriber. I enjoy watching the show before every release. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Rob. I appreciate it. I'm glad you were able to pop in on one of the live streams. This, to me, that video is cool and all, and people really enjoy the actual videos. It seems like more than these live streams, but to me, these live streams are it. I love it. The chat is always talking books. We're always talking about what we like, what we don't like. A lot of opinions, a lot of stuff getting thrown out there, and I think this is a really good way to learn more about these books as well. Like the video, I treat it's a good way to see what's coming out. But this to me is more interactive. It's more of we're talking with each other. And that's why I love doing these streams. Thursday is the same thing. I do, instead of a top 10 list now, I review all the books. We rank them together on a tier list. Yeah, the video's the gateway drug. Hey, you guys got 13 minutes? Well, check it out. I hope you got 2 hours on Tuesday. But no, I'm looking to add something for Mondays and Wednesdays as well. I would like to be streaming Monday through Thursday for you guys. I know it's going to be a lot. It's already awesome to me that you guys take the time out to want to watch this stuff and hang out with me, but I just love doing it. So I'm trying to add a few more different types of segments, so we'll see where everything goes. Man, I'm enjoying Red Zone. See, that's what it is. It strikes me, Space Crime, as if it would be more of a TV show, and it would be more of a... man, Breezy, you don't have to do that, brother. He said, what's up, brother? I appreciate the donation, buddy. Like I said, you don't have to do that, but that means a lot to me. Thank you so much, man. I feel like this really does scream movie, TV show. And I think if you know AWA, I think I've talked about this before. Somebody put it best with AWA Upshot. Their books are designed to be made for TVs and TV shows and movies. Somebody from a different publisher told me that. They said AWA is all hype. That's why they only do 4, 5, 6 issue miniseries. They're aiming to get that picked up. They want that big payday from those books. The comics, I mean, they're putting out crazy good stories for the most part. I mean, this story's just okay to me. And I'll tell you what, Trojan was pretty ass. I didn't like Trojan. But the way that they put this stuff out, they keep in mind, they're hoping that somebody is going to pick it up. So just think about that when you do read AWA. Let's see. Breezy, we love the live streams. Man, I love you guys. That's why I love doing live streams too. Why don't you split the books one day? The I does, and the next do the main. The indies. The indies and next. So I like to put it all together, just because I know some people do. Some people do like to check out these streams, like the Thursday stream, to see what they should pick up. So I'd hate to kind of do one day and then everyone's like, oh shit, well, let me see. Well, what do you think about this book? And then it's like, all right, well, I'm just talking about them all anyway, because everybody likes to, so I think what the game plan is going to be. So obviously this on Tuesday, the other one's going to be on Thursday. I'm going to bring back the news, when I did it on Fridays, like the news hangout, I think I'm going to do that on Mondays instead, just because it's Friday, you guys are getting off of work, I'm getting done with all of my stuff, spend time with the family, that is like the relaxed time. So I just want to, give that day off, let you guys all do your thing, same with me. But then Monday we can get right back into it with a bunch of news, stuff like that. So Wednesday's the only day that I'm kind of still thinking about what I want to do. And if that's the case, if I can do the Thursday reviews on Wednesday, that would open up Thursday for the news. And then, Monday we'll figure out what to do on Monday. But yeah, well, like I said, in due time, until that time comes, still Tuesday and Thursday for streams. Let's see. Pedro, I do appreciate the idea though. Trent Wells, I get AWA #1 for Spec to see if I like it or not, and then wait for the trade. So the thing with Spec is, I don't know if you guys caught it, but I think it was Devil's Highway actually got picked up. Well, we're off Red Zone right now. More of the story is Red Zone kind of sucks. It's only got one more issue after this, but I do expect issue 3 to be very action-packed. That leads into the ending. Let's see. Let's see if anything pops up if I type this in. Don't trust eBay. That might be it. Fremantle, February 15th from 2023. Variety has reported that Fremantle, who had previously has deepened. Who writes this shit? I'll tell you what, I'm not good at writing. And I feel like every time, as a group, we're looking at these articles and we're looking things up, there's always spelling and grammar mistakes. Am I wrong on this? Variety has reported that Fremantle, who had previously has deepened its deal with AWA Studios. That's wrong, right? It's wrong. I feel like that's wrong. Becoming a minority stakeholder in the comic company. See, I automatically don't really trust this, because it's spelled wrong. The story goes on further with titles we already know were optioned. Projects in the works from AWA include feature film adaptations of Chariot. We knew that one. With which Warner Bros. We knew that. Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal. I didn't know that one. Oh, shit, they're making a movie. And Hotel. Ooh, that's going to be cool. All right, but like I said, I already don't really trust it. It's like a chat. Yeah, it's like a chatbot wrote it. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, I feel like I could write better, and I know I can't. Oh, dude, Benjamin Percy's always writing good shit. I'm a big fan of Benjamin Percy. Speaking of big fan, Fantagraphics books, Red Room is back, baby. Oh, this is such a weird book. I mean, look at this cover even. That's grotesque. But this is something that's very mature rated. If you guys don't know what Red Room is, it's in black and white. The first like 2 volumes, I don't know if there's like 2 or I think there's 3. This might be the 4th one now. It's very graphic. A lot of it has to deal with torture, so keep that in mind. But the problem is I don't know if I'm weird for it. It's been very good. I've thoroughly enjoyed Red Room. Writer, artist, cover artist is Ed Piscor. Variant cover artist Jim Rugg. And then we got our girl Peach Momoko on another one. What did she do? Peach Momoko, of all the books, I'm really surprised that Peach Momoko almost always has a Red Room variant cover. And it's always, this one's the 1 in 25. Let's see. Ideal say, love Red Room. Truth and Faith, love Red Room. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Found Hotel 1 in the 50-cent bin. Yo, I'm telling you what. Hotel is really good. Hotel Volume 1 is much better than Volume 2. But that's not to say Volume 2 isn't that good. Volume 1 was just that much better. I don't think that's real. The band in 26 countries. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's real. Oh, are they though? Ed and Peach are legit homies. I don't know who the Kayfabe crew is either. I'm gonna look that up. Oh, is it for real wrestling? Oh, I mean, that's cool as hell. I didn't know that. Let's see. I don't even exist. AI is in the chat box. Yeah, Mark is actually AI. Hot mustard gas. See, that's the thing is I don't blame you if you don't like it. That's why I always give you guys a heads up with this one. I do think it's very good, and I think the story is solid. It is extremely graphic. Extremely graphic. The whole thing it's Red Room. The whole thing is torturing. So take that in mind. Keep that in the back of your noggin when you're going to pick this book up. At least look through it before you take it home. And it's got a $4 cover price on it too, so that's always solid. The artwork is great. I was going to say, if I had it next to me, I'd bring up the art, but I don't know if I'm going to show you the art for it. Oh, I heard the X-Men Grand Design stuff is pretty solid from them. No, Red Room, the artwork is in black and white. Yeah, Rob, it's black and white. Honestly, cartoonist Kayfabe is top notch. Those guys are good. I have to check them out more. Nah, my 2 cents, I don't blame you. Like I said, anybody that doesn't like this, I totally understand. And if you do like it, I don't understand either because I really like it. And I don't know. I don't know why I like it so much. Let's check out some of the other covers. Was it Rob Liefeld? I was going to say, where's Defeat? My man Rob didn't do this one. It's a cool cover. And what's this one? The 1 in 10. Yeah, like that's the type of crap in it right there. Like you're getting yourself into a deep one in this series. It's good though. Oh, Hot Mustard Gas. I heard they do have a YouTube show as well. I might have to tune into that. Oh, so it's like a cartoon. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Yeah. Don Johnson, what's up, buddy? Oh, dude, it's all good. Yeah, I like the 6 o'clock start time. You're not too late, though. Oh, 30. Oh, damn. We're already 28 minutes in. The only thing you miss is a story. Ryan Longden, what's up, buddy? Then we got a new one from Blood Moon Comics. Grit and Gears. I don't think I've ever seen a Blood Moon Comics show up at my LCS. So what's it about, though? Wonders of... it's a steampunk one. So steampunk technology have reached the Old West. It's 1879, and the world is about to meet Ranger 1, the first self-aware automaton programmed to eradicate crime in the town of Steam's Eddy. Let's see. What happened in the next few years that has made the federal government ban the existence of self-aware automatons, and whatever happened to the hero Ranger 1. That sounds okay. No, Don Johnson did not include a story of bugs. It was some jackass gave me a look on the highway for, I guess, not driving fast enough for him, and then he got pulled over. It was so bittersweet. It was great. It was so good. Here's one. I'm gonna be real with you guys. This is one I'm really looking forward to this week. Tales of Asunder from Stranger Comics. I'll tell you what. Oh my dude, Don Johnson. I'm not gonna tell the entire story, but this dude was driving. He was driving pretty reckless, and he was going pretty fast. PA highways are 55 miles to begin with, 55 miles per hour to begin with, and I was going damn near 70. He was going a lot faster than that. He gave me this look as he drove past, bro. And then the exit that I had to take, he was pulled off to the side of the road by a cop. I was able to stare at him. I gave him the finger. It was the sweetest justice in the world. But I hear everybody talking about these Stranger Comics. I don't know a single thing about Stranger Comics, but I know a lot of people have been posting about them. I keep seeing them pop up on my Instagram. I don't want to say that I ignore the posts, but I just kind of scroll past it. I see people go live with people from Stranger Comics. I just don't know. There's going to be no bug talk today. No bug talk. Maybe next time, though. So you read Earth. All right, well, let's take a peek together. Let's find out what Stranger Comics is. Stranger Comics. I got a whole ass website. I've never even heard of them. Tales of Asunder #2, De La Soul, there's a Stranger Con. Catch up on Niobe story. Get 6 issues free. Well, I mean, I'm not going to take... Oh, it's an ebook. I'm not saying that's like, it's only an ebook, but I mean, that's still pretty cool. So you get the Untamed... Dusu. Is that how you say that? Dusu? Oh, you can't go any further. Niobe and Arathun. Guess that's how you say it. Jesus. A Sunda hardcover bundle. $250. You're off your high horse, my friend. Alright. It's fantasy. Okay, Arathun is good. Hey, Steven, what's up, buddy? That driver giving you the stink eyes is some of that old lady who was driving on the wrong side. Oh my god, I forgot about that one. I forgot about that one from the week ago. Dude, I'm telling you, he gave you you know the look I'm talking about. He gave me that look that was like, you shouldn't be on the road right now. You're holding up traffic, you're an asshole. When in reality, he's going like he's weaving in and out of all these cars. All right, so if you guys are interested in Stranger Comics, they got a free ebook bundle, 6 issues. I mean, I'm probably gonna download it, see what it's all about. I'm not really a huge fan of digital reading, but I'll have to take a peek, especially because my man Pedro says it's good. Let's see, Dr. Nesnev just picked up first appearance of the Supermobile today. Nice. Oh, my 2 cents. Just selling on Whatnot. Drop that time in your username. Let everybody know. Let's see. I just got in. I was looking under my hood to find a leak that my mechanic definitely should have checked for, so I'm only getting... Oh, that sucks, man. That is always a pain in the ass. Vehicles, I swear. Move my face to the right side. Like that? Like what? Like this? Why? Is that my better side? What, you want to stare at the eye? Come on, man. What's wrong with the eye? The eye ain't never done anything wrong to you. All right. So from Archie, he wants to see a crazy. No, dude, that's the. Hold on. Now I gotta double check. Yeah, that's the. Yeah, if I move it to the right side, then you can't see it. But so all right, back to Archie. You are blocking the text on this. Oh, wait, do you mean me? The eye of the tiger. Man, fuck you all. I was blocking the covers. Oh, wait, that makes... Oh, from before. Oh, the Niobe shit. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, that's my B. I wasn't even thinking. I was looking at the screen. Well, sorry, my friend. It's strangercomics.com, if that helps. All right. So from Archie Comics, they got a Chilling Adventures Presents. And if you're thinking what I was thinking at first, so these are one-shot horror stuff. The last one was fantastic. I have never read anything. I've never read Archie in my life. I got like a little tiny book of Archie stuff. I picked it up because it had #1 on it. I never actually read it. I thought to myself, is it just going to be some sort of silly Archie story that's got like a kind of scary vibe to it? Like a little spooky story? No, they went all in with a horror. They went all in on the horror. It was written by Colin Bunn. It was awesome. It was so good. And for that, I feel like I'm going to pick up every Archie book that I see now. Like, not Archie. Ugh, no. Every Chilling Adventures Presents. That's what I should say. Every time I see a Chilling Adventures Presents and it's like an Archie horror, I'm checking it out one way or another, whether I read it digitally or I pick it up at the shop. It was really good. That's how good that Wilkins Boy issue was. Is there any other covers? Here's the other cover. We'll check out who everybody is on this one. Oh, that's a cool cover too. Man, Archie horror. Legit. AR totally Vogan. What was it? What was the thing from Zoolander? They always say you have to do a certain thing and like that's your model face. And I don't know what his was, but it was always just like he just whips his head like something like that. I don't know. I'm not a model, obviously. Steven, for what it's worth, it's all. Oh, I know, man. I can take a joke. I crack jokes on people all the time, so that's my thing. If I can crack jokes on people, people can crack jokes on me. I don't care what people say about me. I don't. This one's not Colin Bunn. That I will say. This one is a woman named Magdalene. Can you see that? Magdalene Visaggio. Let's take a peek at what she's written. Oh, not Tales from Nottingham #6. Is that all? Has she done all of Tales of Nottingham? Let's see. Oh, so she's done other Archie horror stuff. So she's done a few of those. Let's see. What else has she done? Some Dazzler from Marvel. A little bit of Power Ranger action. Some Rick and Morty. Tales from Nottingham. You know, so she's got some good stuff under her belt. I'll say that. She's like the ponies. Stop. Oh, the Blue Steel look. That's what it was. I gotta look it up real quick. The Blue Steel. Blue Steel Zoolander. Oh. There we go. Was it just something like that? Oh, Zoolander's a classic. Zoolander's an absolute classic. I didn't watch the second one, though. I didn't want to ruin it for myself. I've only heard bad things about her work. Mr. Negative, for real? Well, I mean, Nottingham is a very popular series. I have not read it. I don't know what these are. Rick and Morty. I'm just going based on Rick and Morty, but I haven't read most of the Rick and Morty stuff. Now I did. She did one issue for Magnificent Miss Marvel. All right, I'm staying optimistic. I'm going to be optimistic for this one. So Magdalene, I'm looking forward to your book. All right, then we got another brand new one from Blood Moon Comics. We got Violet Descends. Let's see. If you guys watched it, how was the second one? I didn't watch Zoolander 2 and I didn't watch Dumb and Dumber 2. Like not was it Dumb and Dumber? Is that the second one or Dumb and Dumber 2? Whatever like the most recent Dumb and Dumber movie was that had the OGs in it, Jim Carrey and oh my god, I can't even think of the other guy's name off the top of my head. But I didn't watch the newest one for that. Let's see. So we got another one from Blood Moon Comics. It's the end of the world, and you can blame Violet for it. Damn it, Violet. Let's see. 7 archangels guide the fate of humanity. The angels of life, death, miracles, nature, technology, blah, 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 blah. With the angel, Violet abandons her sacred duties as shepherd of humanity's emotions. The world is suddenly thrown into a hellish apocalypse event. Violet is punished for her actions and bonded to a human named Ruth, who helps her uncover a demonic plot to bring up the end of the world. One by one, the 7 archangels fall prey to the attacks from the Deadly Seven, a group of powerful archdemons that personify each of the 7 deadly sins. I'm not gonna lie, it actually sounds pretty good. Ah, yes, Jeff Daniels. Good call. Ryan Lockton. I think I got the black lung. And they're all like covered in that just dirt and whatever the hell from the coal mines. And when he picks up, when the guys are dropping off the big rocks, and he just gets this like little stone, and he's like, ugh. Oh my God, that movie is just an absolute classic. Breezy's, I didn't like Zoolander or Dumb and Dumber 2. I assumed they were both bad movies. I really did. That's why I just said screw it. I'm not gonna lie, Blood Moon Comics, this sounds pretty good. It's got a couple different covers. This one's by Nayla Aguirre. Ugh, I'm bad with names, man. I really am. Cover's all right. This one looks pretty cool from here. I know my shop isn't going to have it, but I'm probably going to give it a peek if they do, for whatever reason, because that does sound pretty good. And then we got Asylum Press that I know for damn sure my shop is not going to have. Another new one, The Origin of Fearless Dawn is finally told. It's only got a cover A. Oh, Fallen 2. I don't know why I thought that was the end of the series. That's why I brought it up. And then we got a brand new Rick and Morty we can take a peek at then. Coin Collector, what's up, buddy? How you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Don't try. Let's see. So another brand new Rick and Morty. This is most likely just a little mini series. I feel like that's what a lot of the Rick and Morty ones are. Does it say it in the corner at all? It just says number 1. Maximum Overture. Rick and Morty find themselves in the mad composer's clutches and must weather Concerto's orchestral onslaught while trying to figure out what any of this has to do with Rick. While trying to figure out what any of this have to do with Rick. Is that right? Has is the correct thing, right? I don't know. Can they survive this macabre musical death race? Oh, what's this cover? Tramontano. That's a cool cover. Oh, the presents are all one-shots? See, why don't they say that crap? I always thought they'd be like just mini-series, but I appreciate that, my 2 cents. You think Isn't It Hard being really, really ridiculously good looking? Man, good old Ben Stiller. So that's all these ones coming out from these indie publishers. If any of these is something you want to take a peek at real quick, we can definitely do that. But we went over all the new ones, which ones I was going to be getting. I didn't cover the annual or the special, but like I said, any of these, let me know. I'll pull them up real quick and we can chat. If not, we're going to head right into Image. Let's see. There we go. And Skybound, I think, has 3 this week. All right. Here we go. Not a little bit later of a week. Really? 8, 11. Guess so. Let's see. That's not right. All right, Breeze. That's what I thought. There's actually a couple publishers. I don't know if the publishers write this, and they just send over what the book is supposed to be about, or they get it and whoever's running LeagueofComicGeeks.com has to handwrite it. Or not handwrite it, but, type it in. There's a few publishers that I notice a lot of mistakes from. I can't recall them all off the top of my head, but usually when I read it and I see what the publisher is, I'm like, damn, again. All right. Little Monsters, obviously. Ice Cream Man, of course. No One, absolutely. Dark Ride. I'm going to bring this one up because I have been reading it. Hexware is the series finale. Arcade Kings is a brand new one. I might bring up this one too, the Giant Kaiju, however the hell you say it, because I read the first issue. I'll bring up Gunslinger Spawn. ChatGPT writing it. Somebody else just brought up ChatGPT earlier. And I think it was, oh shit, I was just talking about it with my girlfriend. She was saying how people are using it for like for meal prepping throughout the week. I was like, that makes sense. People are using that AI shit for everything. So Little Monsters is a series finale. It's about time everybody can finally start reading this series. The whole series is going to be out at some point in the near future. I can only imagine a trade paperback and a hardcover going to be coming out. I'm definitely going to be getting this one in a hardcover, assuming it eventually does. Let's just check it out right now. Bang, bang. There we go. October. Oh, goodness. October. Oh, wait, no. Maybe there is no hardcover. This one. That's good. Reads. All right, so there's a trade paperback at least. That's the first volume of a bold new ongoing series. I feel like this series didn't do as well as they were hoping it was going to do, because it was originally posted as a brand new ongoing series from Jeff Lemire. Similarly to how I think Phantom Road is. And I feel like I kind of get the vibe, and that's why it was so slow in the beginning, that they were really building up a story. They were building up the background origins on all of these characters. And then that's what's going to lead into everything. But I kind of get the vibe that it didn't do as well, and they kind of thought, all right, we could just end it, or we're at a good spot where we can actually just end this story with the humans and go from there. So it kind of sucks that it's deemed the series finale, because I thought it was going to be ongoing, but despite that, I think they did a really good job with it. I recommend checking it out. Dream Eater says, didn't see Little Monsters hardcover on solicitations yet. Yeah, I don't keep super up to date on those. I just, every time I get an idea of something, I'm like, oh, I should just look that up to see if there's something coming out. That's usually what I do. I figured a trade paperback was going to be out very shortly if it wasn't already out, but either way. Dustin Wynn's painted stuff, like in Descender. Ooh, dude, the artwork is so nice. Wynn did such a great job. And that's the thing, is I assume since they teamed up again, I thought it was going to be kind of like a Descender, Ascender similar series as far as issues go. So, obviously didn't happen. I'll have to check out his Instagram. There's not a lot of people I follow on Instagram either. No, I think when it first started, he said on a Substack, he was thinking, all right, cool. All right, that makes a lot of sense then. I thought based on the way it was originally announced, it was going to be like, like it said, his new ongoing series. When I hear ongoing, I'm thinking 20, 30 issues at the most. Or at the most, usually like 20 at the minimum. That's like an ongoing to me. 10 issues, 15 issues, it's just kind of still a maxi series. But either way, really good. I recommend checking it out. John Eric, what's up, buddy? Oh, and the covers have all been great. Sadly, I haven't been getting all the cover A's like I would have liked to, but man, even the cover B's, and occasionally I think there's a cover C, those have been really good too. But now we are on to what I think is probably going to be my pick of the week. I love Ice Cream Man, guys. Ice Cream Man is no doubt in my mind one of the best series that I have read in a very long time. I love it. I love how you can just pick up pretty much any one of these issues and just go from there. It's a horror anthology series. What I will say is that if you start reading in the beginning, like if you start from issue number 1, you're going to enjoy issue 35 a lot more, because most of the time they throw a little Easter egg in there and it's something from an earlier issue. It won't affect the story, but you're going to see that and you're like, oh, I remember that. That's from this issue. Or maybe it'll be in the background. Like there was one series, I think it was Ha Ha, where the 5th issue, the final issue before the dude kind of offed himself, he had a whole bunch of Ice Cream Man references in it, and I was like, man, this is an incredible finale to this series that just really wasn't that good. But if you didn't read Ice Cream Man at all and you didn't get a single one of those references, you probably won't like that series that much. Or you probably won't appreciate it either. But that's just my take on it. I think his name is what is his name? Somebody in the chat always mentions him when he's got like a live interview, but the dude, I think it's Lost in Comics. He just did an interview on William Maxwell Prince and Martin Morazzo. I'm gonna see if I can. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do for you guys. That's why I said I think his name is Lost in Comics. Yeah, there he is. So I'm not gonna put it on for you guys, obviously. But I'm gonna get the link. Hold on. I'm gonna get the link for you guys. And then you can check it. Actually, hold on. And you guys can watch it in your free time. There you go. If any of you guys want to watch it. All right. The next, well, we'll just talk about this one because it's here. I own a page from that last issue of Haha. Oh, like that legit, like the legit, like original art page. That's incredible. Post in Discord. Oh, that would be so cool. I would absolutely love to see it. Ryan, yes, dude. Oh, no problem, George. I brought that up earlier because someone was mentioning Hulk and Immortal Hulk, and I was like, oh, you know, Al Ewing. Al Ewing mentioned a new Immortal series is coming. It's going to be Thor, so that's going to be cool. Dr. Cosmos Lab, what's up, buddy? So yeah, that's going to be very exciting. I'm hoping they have a horror vibe to it like they did at the beginning of Immortal Hulk. I know Hulk is obviously more of a scary character compared to Thor, but I hope it still has that same vibe to it. I don't know why I brought up Gunslinger Spawn. I always just think the covers are really cool. I'm not reading the series at all, but what I will say is a lot of people tell me that Gunslinger Spawn is probably the best Spawn that's on the market right now. But like I said, I don't read Spawn. But back to Ice Cream Man. If you guys are just tuning in, I didn't pin the comment. I didn't think about pinning it. Shit happens. But Lost in Comics, Ice Cream Man, he did an interview with William Maxwell Prince and then Martin Morazzo. So check that out if you guys want to. I think it's like 2 hours long. I watched. I always feel bad saying. I think I watched like 45 minutes or maybe an hour of it. Then I got busy. But either way, I liked what I saw. And here's the cover B. Ooh. Oh, there's always sweet covers. Trish Forstner variant. I believe this is. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a Bird City Comics exclusive. But that's Ice Cream Man. Ice Cream Man's always a good one. Check it out. They've got one hardcover, deluxe hardcover. It's got 15 or 17 issues. It's worth the read, 100%. Let's see. I think the new Hulk will have that vibe. Oh, it absolutely will. They said the writer Philip Kennedy Johnson said that him and Nick Klein, they're going to be going back to the Hulk roots, and it's going to be more of a horror series. So they're going to be treating him like an actual monster. I'm so excited for that. Spawn is pretty good, especially Gunslinger. Art is top shelf. That's awesome to hear. That's really good to hear. Like I said, I'm sadly not reading it. Spawn, I've never really picked up Spawn. I read some of the King Spawn stuff, but it didn't feel new reader friendly. So I was like, nah, I'm just going to drop it. Well, I saw something from Coin Collector. I'm donating 2 giveaways today. AR picked 2 winners. First prize is the Avengers 1 Smith. Oh, bro, you don't have to do that, man. Oh, you don't have to do that at all. But I will, man, I appreciate that. I'm sure everyone in chat appreciates that too. Coin Collector's the GOAT. Coin Collector's legit the GOAT. Speaking of, if you guys are watching, I am very, very terribly sorry that I did not send out the last winners giveaways yet. I've been busy with a lot of stuff. I have it ready. I've got to package it. I apologize. It's going to go out though. If you're watching too, JW, I obviously didn't ship yours out either, but it's 2 giveaways. I know you guys won them. I got your info. It's just a matter of me doing it, so I apologize for that. But Ice Cream Man, check it out. This reminds me of a Cuphead cover as well. I don't know if you guys have played Cuphead. I played a lot of Cuphead. All right, let's move on to the next one. Yeah, I'll do the wheel picker at the end. I'll do it at the very end of the. I'll do it at the end of the stream for you guys. Luke Sims, what's up, buddy? Heading out to Maryland for the signing of Hulk 1 coming in June. Oh, nice. I heard Third Eye Comics is a really good shop, and now that I'm back on the East Coast, I should probably check them out one day when I'm in the area. Wish I lived in the U.S. Bird City variants are so good. Well, I'm sure, I don't know if the shipping is for overseas or wherever you're at, but Bird City does have legit ones. Let's confirm if it is or not. Yeah, I can only assume. Maybe I'm wrong. But wow, these are all really nice. Maybe I'm wrong. Where's the search? Do they like have a search on here? Maybe? I don't know. Either way. Hey, Lyle, what's up, buddy? All right, let's move on, folks. Oh, we got another banger this week. No One, issue number 3. Some people were asking me about it. So there is a... damn, I definitely don't have it in that pile. Or I probably do. On the very last page, or one of the final pages, there is a QR code for a podcast. Somebody in the comment section for my Sunday video was like... Oh, the upper right was the search. I missed it. Might be. They were like, podcast? What do you mean? I was like, dude, they do a podcast for this series. Like the one character who's a journalist or something like that, whenever they were talking about like, oh, we need you to cover this. We want you to do a podcast. And she kind of was like, oh, I don't really want to do it. That's what the podcast is. It's allegedly those characters talking about No One, talking about the vigilante and all the news surrounding it. So while the issue is extremely good, I'd be willing to bet that they go a lot more in depth with this series during that podcast. And it's honestly probably really good. Everyone I've talked to said it's fantastic. And they always say, hey, you got to hop on it and check it out. I know. It's one of those things. I just haven't done it. But like I said, heard it's really good. Image is absolutely crushing it this week, Ryan. That is a fact with these books. Let's see. I met them at Shortbox Live. Oh, that's where you were at, right? Or wait, Shortbox was in California. Did you go to both? Did you go to Vegas and Cali over the last couple of weeks? Oh, down goes a light already. Hold the phone. There we go. All right, we're back in business. All right, so like I was saying, No One, great series. It's got the podcast in the back. Someone said it reminds them gives them Nemesis vibes, but so good too. Yeah, so we've got this main character, No One. We don't even know who he is yet or who she is, if it's the original one, if it's a copycat, but it's basically a vigilante just... I guess stopping crime or doing what the justice system isn't going to do. We don't know a lot about pretty much anything yet, but they've done a really good job so far going into details about a lot of the characters. So that's what I've liked. And I feel as though while we got a lot of background stories, kind of origins, what's going on in the lives of these characters. And I always said like, well, there hasn't been a ton of action. We don't really know anything about No One yet. I'd be willing to bet money that those podcasts go in depth about that specific character. So it really makes the issue feel complete then. But that's it too. You got to sit down and actually listen to it. Here's some of the other covers. This is the cover B Earl's variant. And then we've got a cover C Englert variant. The drop. That's actually what the podcast is. I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty sure. No One with Julia Page. Yeah, so I think this cover is basically what the podcast is. And then, oh goodness, folks. And then the next one we got, Dark Ride, issue number 6. This is another really good series. Last issue was awesome. Our main character, he's finally starting to get the vibe that something is going on in the park that is a little bit more not just rides and people in costumes, that there actually might be something weird going on. And then the sister, Halloween, makes her move to become the killer queen of Devilland and gives the park lovely friends. Gives the park loving friends exactly what they crave. George, we don't know who No One is just yet. I'm not even convinced if the retired police character, like the main character whose son is in prison, I'm not even convinced that he is No One. I feel like, I don't know. I don't, there's a lot up in the air. I feel like No One is kind of just, it could be everybody. Like, it's everybody that's part of this organization. They just pose as No One because they all are no one in the grand scheme of the overall justice system or just the country. Ooh, a spicy take. I like that. Came up with that on spot. Dark Ride. Oh, I think we just saw this one. Fleeks and Rop Incentive. This one was just on the Bird City Comics website, which leads me to believe that the other one most likely is too. Yeah, my 2 cents. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, we are No One. Like, it's all of us together. Like, you might take one of us down, but somebody is going to step in place. There is just a unlimited amount of No Ones. Like, everyone is fighting for this cause. Kind of like, I mean, the movie's been out for a long time, but the, oh my goodness, I can't think of it. V for Vendetta, like kind of that vibe. Let's see. Oh, so my 2 cents. So he went to Vegas with a partner who was attending a bridal shower. I got to enjoy some shows, but you live in Cali. That makes more sense. I was about to say, my man's traveling. That's awesome. Ryan says he read the first trade paperback of Dark Ride and really enjoyed it. I think the last issue I didn't like as much. I don't remember, though. I think, if I can recall, it was my least favorite issue of the series so far. That doesn't mean it was bad, but amongst all of them, I think it was my least favorite. Yeah, the V for Vendetta. That's what I was thinking of. I kept wanting to say, like, remember the 5th of November. I'm thinking, what the hell is that from? And it's obviously, yeah, V for Vendetta. So George said, just returned to collecting a year ago. Man, oh man, Image's producing stuff way above the big two. I'm glad you agree with that too. So a lot of this channel, like a lot of the people I think that watch my videos, they tend to lean more towards the indies as well. We talk about Marvel, we talk about DC, but I think a big part of the conversation tends to lean towards the indies because these publishers have just been on fire. They really have been. They've been doing a great job with everything. They're putting out really creative and unique books, and the artwork, the quality of the book itself, it's just above and beyond, and you really feel like you're getting your money's worth from it for the most part. We checked out the other covers for them too. Now, I brought up The Last Barbarians because so far I've read the whole series, but I don't think that I'm going to get this one. Let's see. My 2 cents. DC fanboy here. Dude, my 2 cents. I've been starting to lean more towards DC. I'm getting a lot of the new ones. I've been grabbing a lot of the new series, and I feel like they've been really good. Maybe it's because I'm a new reader to a lot of DC. Some of these characters are the first comic of that character I've ever read in my life. So it's just, maybe it's just that new, it's that fresh, it's something different. But I mean, if you look at it at just the face value, you have 2 superheroes, one from Marvel, one from DC. How's the artwork? Artwork, depending on the series, it's kind of on par with each other, but I do think DC's artwork has been much better in a lot of the series. Not every single one of them, but for the most part, a lot of them. Looking at you, Thor. Artwork is garbage. Sorry. But on top of that, then it comes to the story. Granted, 2 superheroes. What's unique about it? What's special about it? What did they do in it that stands out amongst other superhero books? And I just think they've done a really good job making it new reader friendly, making it something that people want to jump in and actually enjoy. Let's see. Marvel fanboy, DC is better books right now. K's just coming out saying it. World's Finest is the only one that I'm not reading out of that, well, and Batman, out of that group, but I've heard really good things about it. Titans 1 and Cyborg are really great so far. Oh, shit, it is Tuesday, so the books came out already. Maybe I'll read Titans tonight. Maybe if I can, maybe I'll read Cyborg as well. Because I think, well, we're going to be talking about DC next. I was going to pick up, I think, 2 of them. Because I knew my other indies were going to have a big week. So, about this, I heard Mighty Barbarians is really good. That one's from Titan, I believe. So, this last Barbarians, I've kept up with the whole series. And I liked in the beginning how there was kind of not a lot going on, but there was a lot of different avenues of the series. You know, we've got these 2 kind of mysterious characters. We don't know their backstories. We don't know what happened to the brother. We don't know anything about our main character, the girl. I don't remember her name. I was hoping it would be down there, but I don't remember her name. So we don't know really anything about them, what happened to the family. But then she gets introduced to this guy, Falk. And he has a mission. He's like, I'm going to pay you guys, but you've got to come help me. We're going to free somebody. You got to hop on the ship. We'll go from there. There's all these other characters that keep getting introduced, like the little boy. There's these 2 other women. There's these 2 blue characters. The boy has powers. We don't know who anybody is yet. And in the beginning, it was cool because they're setting up all these different plots. And it's like, all right, this is exciting. Like, I want to know what happens. Issue 2 happened. We didn't really get anything else. It actually introduced more characters. And then same thing with issue 3. It introduced more characters and more what ifs. The main guy, Falk, I thought we were finally going to get info because the girl right there on the front cover, she said something along the lines of, I'm not going to continue with this journey unless you start telling me some answers. And I'm like, I feel the same way. I'm not going to keep reading this unless you start coughing up some of these answers that I want to know. And then he just hit him with the, in due time, young one, I can start telling you some stuff. And I thought, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to keep going with this. I imagine I get issue 4 and it's the same exact thing. All right, more crap gets introduced, no answers to anything else. I'm okay with that. If you want to keep it a mystery, you really want the reader to keep going on, fine. But you got to start giving us something to work with. You can't keep adding more and more characters that have more question marks to it without giving somebody anything. So, I don't know. Here's the other covers. The artwork, it looks very digital to me. Same thing with Hellcop, although I do really like Hellcop. Look at this guy. He's kind of got like a face going on. Let's see. Let's check out some of these comments. My bad. I've been keeping up with chat. Hey, Henny, caught the stream. What's up, buddy? Let's see. Dr. Cosmos Lab. Titans and Cyborg are kind of intertwined, so it's cool. All right. So if I read one, I definitely have to read the other. If you read Perez's Titans, is there an omnibus for that? I'm sure there's some sort of omnibus. Titans will be a core part of Dawn DC. All right, so I probably should be reading. It makes sense with all the characters that are in it. That's true, Kaiser. Marvel knows that their characters sell, and that's why they don't care. They're gonna throw fucking 10 Spider-Man books at the wall, and if only 5 of them stick, 5 of them stuck. They revealed who died in Titans 1 as well. In what, the Cyborg issue? Going outside to play with the dog. See you later, AR. All right, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Have a good night, man. They did a solo with Nightwing already. Gotcha. I don't know who died in ASM. I don't really care. If anyone wants it spoiled, I'm okay with it being spoiled. I'm not buying it. I can't imagine anyone else in this chat's buying it. Let's see. Saw the Ice Cream Man on the counter at the LCS on Monday. Oh, hell yeah. Asked if I'd give him 20 to buy it early. Joseph L., what's up, bud? Oh, no. Oh, AR, they reveal the death of a Titan in Titan. Oh, crazy. Oh, that's cool. The magenta goblin dies. That's fine. We'll get replaced with the purple one. Actually, is magenta purple? Or is magenta pink? Or is it a mix? Now I don't know. The only reason I brought up Hexware is because it's a series finale. I'm not reading it. I've heard pretty decent things about it. But like I said, not reading it. I don't have an opinion of it for myself, but just wanted to show you guys. The covers have been really cool for this one too. Let's see. Arcade Kings seems like an interesting one, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm not 100% if I'm going to be buying this one anymore, because I didn't take a peek that it was a $7.99 price tag on it, and that's always a big turnoff for me. Let's see. All right, not for me. Let's see. Round 1 fight. Joe, a mysterious new face in Infinity City, has suddenly become the hottest new player at the Roundhouse Arcade. Anyone can challenge him, but no one can win. But Joe's secret past is about to catch up with him in the most formidable challenge yet. Challenge yet rolls into his town, forcing Joe to combo the powers with a joystick, his fists, and his fighting family legacy. It does sound cool, and I'd be willing to bet that this first issue is probably awesome and the artwork is probably awesome, because I do really like the covers, but $8, and it's 48 pages, so it is an oversized book, but I mean, we'll have to see. Magenta's halfway in between purple and red. All right, Dream Eater he looked it up. He did the research. Probably bag and box it, never read. Yeah, I feel you, my 2 cents. $8 book. Ugh. For a new series, I don't know about that. Now, if it's like, I was going to say, I'm going to bring up the Spider-Man ones that they always do, the big issues that are like $10. To me, they make sense why they're $10, because it's usually a big event in that book. It's usually a big oversized one, sometimes with a cardstock cover. Not saying I support it, because it's still ASM and it still sucks, but $8 for that. Let's see what else Dylan Burnett did. That's going to be also a determining factor. Let's see. Probably sell it. See, I grew up going to arcades. That's another, and plus I love playing video games. I love all of that stuff. So I don't know. Let's see. He's on Crossover. Not a fan of Crossover. Cosmic Ghost Rider. Some of that's good. Not all of it. Baby Teeth I did not like. If this is the Ant-Man series I'm thinking of, I didn't like that one either. I didn't read Guardians. I didn't read any of this other stuff. I heard the one now, It Eats What It Feeds. That's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, he did a Turok, though, for Dynamite? That's cool. I like Turok. I'm not going to lie. I'm not sold. I like Radiant Black, but I know he's not the main writer on Radiant Black. Yeah, I feel you on that, my 2 cents. It sounds like it's going to be a pass. I'm still going to check it out, though. I'm 100% going to look at it and go from there. But $8, that's a lot. I think he just did the art on those other books. I wouldn't be surprised, because reading it, I think a lot of them were... see, it says writer and artist, Dylan Burnett. I think he did I wouldn't be surprised if he did the art on that. Unveils a new Prestige comic series. Oh, and he says Prestige comic series. Like the Prestige format, like one of the bigger sized books, too? Because if that's the case, then I'm absolutely not buying it. I do not buy those books. They just sit on my shelf. I don't even have bags and boards for them. It's a waste. And now finally, we've got the giant Coke Jew, however the hell you say it, issue number 2 coming out. I think his name's Gary Dugan. I always get thrown off when they do that. It's like Jerry and Gary from freaking Rick and Morty. He's a great writer. Very odd first issue. I did enjoy it, though. I'm probably going to pick up the second one. Is this a Godzilla homage? If that's a Godzilla homage, I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to get that. Look at this. San Francisco is under threat from King Dong, if you will. Yeah, after the first issue, it 100% is. Craziest comic name ever. It was one of the craziest comics I've read this year. And I'd be willing to say it's one of the craziest comics I've read in a long time. I did not expect a lot of what was going on in there. I did not expect it. I really didn't. Let's see. All right, my 2 cents set. The hell is that? Freaking hair. Read it in the previews, and I think it's a 1 of 4 mini. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a mini. Something like that. George's, if I had to take a guess, I think it was the last one, the Arcade Kings or Kangs, whatever they called it. Unless if I could be wrong, and it's this one. But that's it from Image and Skybound. Definitely looking forward to Ice Cream Man, No One, Dark Ride. Oh, Little Monsters too. So it's going to be a really good week from them. Half a pull list literally right there. And then we got Boom Studios, and I think Boom is having a pretty light week, if I can recall. Where the hell's Boom? Oh, 5 books. Never mind. All right, cool. So we're going to bring up House of Slaughter. That's the end of the arc, and I'm going to bring up The Seasons Have Teeth. I don't think there's anything going on in that one. I'm not going to bring up Mosley because I'm not reading it. Joseph L. Oh, wait, it is for the Arcade Kings. Sounds good. That makes sense. With the $8, I'll bring up Mosley for you guys too. With an $8 price tag, I feel like it usually is a shorter series like that. So, House of Slaughter, I brought this one up. Obviously, I'm reading it. This newest arc has been very good compared to the old crap. But this is the end of the arc for House of Slaughter. I'm really enjoying it so far. It says, Jace will have to make a difficult choice between vengeance and rescuing Sunny from the White Masks. I'm expecting something crazy to go down. I don't know if maybe Jolly's going to die. I don't know if Sunny's going to die. I don't know what's going to happen to the house itself. Based on this cover, it looks like a lot of crazy stuff is going to be going down. I do recommend checking it out. I honest to God do. I think the newest arc has... I don't want to say it saved the entire series because that first arc was god-awful. The stuff with Edwin in the middle was okay. Not great, not bad by any means. But now the stuff again with Jace. This was real good. I'm really enjoying it. These are all the covers. This is my favorite one. FOC reveal variant. That's very cool. Let's check out some of these. Joseph L. is the last issue of Little Monsters. Yeah, everybody says they like Mosley. What's his name reached out to me? The writer on Mosley. We're gonna get off House of Slaughter. Writer on Mosley, Rob Guillory. I reached out to him a long time ago, like years ago, and I told him how much I really enjoyed Farmhand. I said, dude, this is a really good series. I hope it comes back. And he's like, yeah, it's gonna be coming back. And then, I mean, a year or so later it did. I sadly didn't keep up with it though. But I commented on somebody's thing, like some random post that somebody made about Mosley, and I was like, "Oh, I heard it was really good. My shop didn't have it." And he reached out to me if I ever ended up getting it, and I told him like, "No, I shop didn't have it. Never read it yet." And he never responded. But that's my interaction with Rob. Nah, he seems like a cool dude though, and so far I really like all the books that he writes. So Mosley's definitely Moses. Mosley is definitely on my reading list, though. But I'm glad you guys have been enjoying it. KO, I totally feel you on that. I didn't know if I was going to be getting through House of Slaughter. I was really like, oh, it's just not good at all. It's pretty terrible. Especially considering Something's Killing the Children is just like light years better. But I do really enjoy the newest arc. I think it redeemed itself a good bit. This one... No, I thought there was something about that one, but I didn't bring it up. And then The Seasons Have Teeth too. I hope you guys all had an opportunity to check this one out. Let me get caught up on some of these comments, and then, you know, let me know what you think about Seasons Have Teeth. Oh, yeah, man. You guys making me regret not picking up Little Monsters. I'll tell you what, though. Oh, wait, what capsule say? Can't wait to get the last Little Monsters issue and read the whole... Oh, dude, that's what you got to do. That's what I was going to say to Georges. So the thing with that is, the thing to me with a lot of Jeff Lemire series is that you need to read the whole thing. You can't just pick up the first couple of issues and say, you know, it was a little slow, not really feeling it. You got to read it at least in a trade paperback. You got to check it out in hardcover. You got to read it all at once, because a lot of these issues, especially Little Monsters, you get through them pretty quickly. It's an easy read. It's a very good read. I love the background stories. I love the origins on the characters. As far as the actual plot, they really haven't done a whole hell of a lot with it. Obviously, they're wrapping things up, but you got to imagine 13 issues. It's basically been the same plot the entire time. We learned about the elder vampires. We learned a little bit about the people. We learned the people that the vampires did find. So some stuff here and there, but it really is kind of between, I don't want to call it a war, but between the humans that are still alive and the remaining vampires. So I would wait for a trade paperback and obviously just read it all at once. Let's see. Oh, I picked up Fish Flies for free comic book day 2. My shop had it. And Dr. Cosmos Lab, I did not forget about your the Berserker books. They absolutely still have them, and tomorrow when I go in for my new comic book day stuff, I'm going to check those out too. And I think they're dirt cheap. I'll just grab all of them for you and we'll go from there, bud. Let's see. I'm so excited for Seasons Have Teeth. Number 1 was gorgeous and interesting story. I'm glad. All right. Dr. Cosmos says Seasons Have Teeth is beautiful so far. Dynamite, not my type of comic. Seasons 1 was amazing. Yeah, turning the seasons into monsters sounds cool. It's not the typical monster book, but it was a very unique concept for the first issue, and I'm feeling it. I liked what they did with it. I'm not exactly sure where they're going with it or what. I guess I don't want to say what the plot of it is because they kind of just talked about the main character and they didn't really lead into anything. They didn't do a whole lot of stuff. But it said, Summer, the most chaotic and destructive of all seasons, creates a flood of refugees and international tensions, with Andrew as the newly acclaimed photographer there to document the onslaught. So what it kind of is, if you guys haven't read this series, is that, you got all 4 seasons. Basically, when the season comes along, like, say, summer, instead of the season just like, I don't know, it brings the warm air, there's a monster there too, like a big monster that causes destruction, causes problems, stuff like that happens. They didn't get a whole lot into the details with the first issue, but it was very interesting, and the artwork, everybody's saying the artwork is awesome. Oh yeah, covers, let's check out the covers too for you guys. Covers have been pretty solid. This is the 1 in 25 incentive. Oh, that one's really cool. That's the 1 in 25, and then we've got an FOC reveal. Another cool one for you. But yeah, I recommend checking that out. KO says, yeah, art and writing are difficult to beat. They really were sweet. The spring monster was drawn beautifully. I would have liked to have seen more of the monster, but I really liked how it led up to that monster where the guy kind of, he spent time there with his ex-wife or whatever happened to his wife. I liked how they kind of showed that part of the story. And then when it jumped into present time again with the kids destroying stuff, it was just a really good read. I recommend checking it out. And apparently to chat, everybody says you should too. But that's everything from Boom Studios. I'm looking forward to the Seasons Have Teeth most from them, though. House of Slaughter is going to be a really good ending, but I'm just a little bit more intrigued for the Seasons Have Teeth. We'll bring up these 3 together. Let's see. Anything new coming out? Disney, Star Trek, Elvira, that one. And I don't think this is coming out this week, that Red Sonja. So we're going to talk about this one first. So we got Disney villains, Maleficent. I don't know. I read the second issue of Scar, and I feel like the nostalgia wore off. It was good, but it's still Scar, and I guess I don't really know what to expect now from it. It's just another Disney book. And, I mean, this one, apparently, one of Disney's greatest evildoers stars in a new epic. I'm going to be real with you. I'm probably not going to get this one. I don't know. I read Scar. I think I got my fix for my Disney stuff, but I'm just not super interested in reading Disney books for my new comic book day. If I get an opportunity to read it digitally, then maybe I will. If I can find it that way, or if I can get it under cover price, that'll be a different story too. But holy fuck, how many covers are there? Jesus. What we got? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 39, and 40. 40 covers. Woo! That's a lot. That's a lot. Let's see. I have to get caught up on seasons. You definitely have to do. Let's see. Deja, the story is good, but the art is terrible. That's not the first time I've heard that. I've ordered an Indie Bunny Man indie book covered by Garvey. Has anyone else seen? Oh, that was from, what was it? Bunny Man. It's Bunny Man. It's Bunny Man. Is it Bunny something and Man Goat? I think it's Zenoscope. I think this is an annual or one shot. Oh, wait, that's Bunny Man and the Man Goat or something like that. Here. Actually, it would be on. I was going to say, I'll keep the Maleficent up if you guys want to take a peek at the covers. I think it's literally Zenoscope. Let's see. Zenoscope. There we go. Should be this one. Man, this the one you got, bud? Man Goat and the Bunny Mask 2023 special number 1. Yeah, there it is. The Keith Garvey variant. There we go. There we go. All right, everybody's talking about it. I bought 4 covers. All right, cool. I had a feeling when you mentioned it. I thought this was going to be the one. All right, everyone's snitching on themselves. Coin Collector bought 4 covers. Disney needs your money. That's what Disney's thinking. Was it? Who's all seen Dave Chappelle with the Rick James episode? Where it's like right before the commercial break where it's where he's with Charlie Murphy and he's just kind of leaning into the camera like this. All right, look at that way where it's just like something along those lines. That's what I think of when he said Disney needs your money. All right, Georgia snitched on himself too. He bought 2 covers. He goes, Charlie Murphy. Oh man, that's a classic. Andrew Ryan Bailey. All right, the Nicieza. Is that Fabrizio? Is that it? Fabrizio Nicieza. Is that who he is? Is that it? Clinton Crane. Oh, Clinton Crane's. See, that's the thing. The covers are always sick. The covers are great. I will admit that. Let's see. Nakayama, VHS. That might be a cool one too to look at. Action figure. I don't like action figure variants. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Sue Lee, Jay Lee, Hazer. Ken Hazer's got good covers too. I'm not seeing. I didn't see it, my guy. What did the hands say in the face? Stop! I will admit though, the covers are sweet. But somebody, let's say, what did somebody say? How did they do all those covers? Well, I think, this one's different. There's a shitload of covers for this one, but for the most part, when you look up, like, say, we'll look at Elvira next. Let's see. Torn between wanting to collect all these Disney villains see, that's what it is. I'm torn between wanting to actually collect all these Disney villains comics and just reveling in nostalgia and saving money and ignoring the mouse. That is exactly where I'm at with that comment. Let me bring it up a little bit higher for you guys. That is the best way to kind of describe it. Would I like to read it? Sure, maybe. Are the covers nice? Yeah, the covers are sick. Do I want to give the money to the mouse? I don't. I really don't. And plus, I also probably just would pick it up for the cover. I don't particularly give a shit about the story. I just don't. But here's where I was getting with that. We'll bring up Elvira and Monsterland first. Somebody said, how do they put out all these covers? So we'll look at this one next. So they got 6, 12, 14, technically 15 with the cover A right there. So take a peek at just this like row right here. You've got, so cover B Royal, and then you got a cover L Atlas signed. Cover C Beale, black and white, Virgin cover, and that's it for there. And same thing, cover D photo, and then we've got probably a black and white floating around here. Now instead we've got the Atlas signed, we've got the Virgin cover. So that's, to me, that's how they're able to do all of these covers, because I'm also pretty positive that it's all done in-house. Like a lot of these artists are typically signed to Dynamite. So a lot of them do work already with them. But that's what they do. I think the printing is also done in-house. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but they're able to make these because they already have all of the material for it. Instead of, say, I don't know, was it like Diamond? Instead of them doing the work or whoever the printing companies are, they do it instead. AWA does the same thing. Well, I should say I know AWA does it, and I think Dynamite does the same thing. Star Trek Echoes for you Star Trek fans. I was going to call it Star Wars. Borderline the same thing to me. I'm kidding. I'm absolutely kidding. I know that's going to strike a nerve for some people. Because I called Captain Picard Captain Pickard one time because I said that to my friend who's a big Star Trek fan, and he was like, oh, "How dare you? It's Captain Picard." And I was like, "All right, hold your horses. I don't watch the shit. I don't know." And I said it during a video just to see people's reactions, and I got a lot of reactions the first time, and I kept doing it. I don't do it every time now, but I do it occasionally. But just so you know, I do know the difference. I didn't at first. I'll post Dimataso's IG page in Discord. He doesn't post often, but when he does, he blows my mind. All right, sweet. There's only 4 Elvira covers. Let me go back. Maybe 4 different ones. But technically, there's like, what, 13 or something? So there's cover A, 2, 3, and 4, and then 5 with the blank sketch. I mean, he's really not wrong. 6, is that one different? Wait, no. Yeah, oh, wait, that's cover A. Yeah, so I guess technically there's only like 5 different covers. Brother, what you bringing? Why are you talking about that My Little Pony and nonsense? Spork instead of Spock. Oh, I called him something else. Not Spock. I called something else from Star Trek a really off-the-wall name, and the people on the stream were like, "Are you for real right now?" And I was like, "Oh, what? I don't know." And I'm telling you, everybody always loves that crap when you say the name wrong. Well, they don't love it, but they'll let you know. Dark Horse got a brand new one. Miss Truesdale and the Fall of Hyperborea. Mike Magnola. Here's cover B for it. I'm not going to be grabbing this one. One of the last followers of a failing Heliopic Brotherhood of Ra. The unassuming Miss Truesdale finds herself on the receiving end of the Brotherhood leader, Tefnut. Tefnut. Connecting her life in Victorian London to a young gladiator in ancient Hyperborea, Truesdale discovers she has now a chance to change the future by altering the bygone past. If you're a Hellboy fan, I'm sure you'll pick this one up too. Dark Spaces. Was this Goss Snyder presents Dark Spaces? They did another series? Was it like the Forest Fire series, I think? Anthology line returns with an all-new story and creative team in search of a fresh start. When the quaint community's festivities give way to the bloodshed and Cheyenne's the sole witness. Probably not going to get that. Tefnut. Tefnut is an epic name. Is this Conan? This is Conan. No. Hey, Jeezy Crazy. What's up, bud? These are all the covers for this one. I'm not going to be grabbing this. I just brought it up because it was a new one. And in this one, I don't think this is going to be coming out this week. I don't know. I don't know why I have that feeling. Mainly because there's only 3 covers, and I already know that's not normal for Dynamite. And that cover A is super blurry. And usually when there's no covers or the covers are blurry, that's a sign that it's not coming out. So, I don't know. It's written by Anamia. Anamia is a cosplayer, if you guys don't know. And our friend down below, Skullface, says, Anamia didn't exactly write the most compelling Betty Page comic, so I'm not enthused about this one. It's also an Indiegogo campaign, which means it's definitely not coming out. I didn't see that the first time. Well, it's not coming out yet. Hence the $15 price tag, which I also didn't see right away either. Yeah, this ain't coming out. It is a crowdfunder, so there's that. That hooks me to support. The preview of the interior art looks really good, though. I'll wait until an issue comes out to see how it is. Yeah, so I won't be reading that one. My man Kaiser. Click on the other two covers. You, I know what you're doing. That's the Amanda Kitson variant. And then the Duh Dragon cosplay variant. All right. I see you, Kaiser. And that is it for all of those. Order an Outrage. I'm not reading this series anymore. I feel like somebody told me this was only a 3-issue series. I don't know. Joseph L. All right. Let's move on. Let's talk about some DC. Got some goodies coming out from them this week. All right, I'm going to bring up this one because everyone loves it. Superman 4, I'm reading it. Titans, brand new one. Brave and the Bold, I'm going to be skipping that, but I'll bring it up. Black Adam 11, that's not the end of the series yet. Cyborg, I'm going to bring up Primer, even though I think it's a free book. And then The Vigil. Dr. Cosmos Lab, you brought up earlier that you read Titans and Cyborg 1. Did you also read The Vigil? So I brought this one up. Batman, Superman, World's Finest. This issue number 15. Mark Waid, Dan Moore. How could you go wrong? I'm sadly not reading it, so apparently I'm the one that's going wrong. I'm waiting for a trade paperback hardcover at this point. I know somebody said the first one's out already. Still haven't picked it up. I got a lot of books. Got a lot of shit going on. I'm still trying to finish up Power Rangers. I got a whole wall of manga I'm trying to read. When I see good deals, I buy something and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to read that eventually. And then it sits there for a while. But then one day I get to it. One day. And then Superman number 4. I'll tell you what, everybody. If you are looking for something new from DC and you are looking for a new character to get into, you are looking for a brand new story, Superman was really good. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I love the artwork. Joshua Williamson, who also is doing Dark Ride, is doing a killer job on this one. I 100% recommend picking this one up. And you got one of these stupid covers. They had about 100 of these for the Green Lantern. I hate these covers. They're so dumb. Other ones are decent. 1 in 100. Damn! I think I saw, Vigil is really cool. Opens up a whole new world and agency in DC. Oh, it's by Rom V2. Hell yeah. Mr. Negative, you can start on the new arc. Is this technically an... alright. Just let me know. Is that technically a new arc? Let's see. I did not read Waller. I did not read that. Way More Shazam was so good. Yo, Kaiser, 100%. If I had to pick between Shazam or Superman, if you were like, I need to read one new DC book and you better let me know what the good one is, I'll tell you what, I think Shazam is the go-to. Superman's been good and I like Superman, but there was something about Shazam that I felt that was just really different, and I loved the origin of everything. That was the most new reader-friendly DC book that I've read in a very long time. They gave us all the details on Shazam, background, history, all that shit, and then they jumped right into kind of where the story was going to be going, and I like the cliffhanger of it. So if it's one or the other of any of these new DCs, Shazam was a great go-to. Let's see. Yeah, I'm buying books right now to read this winter. Yeah, I'm not buying hardcovers to read right now. I'll get to them. That's next year's books, and then next year's books are going to be the year after that books, but I'll get to them. Oh, new arc will be 19. Gotcha. I'll see about picking that one up then. Maybe, we'll see. Or starting to read it at least. Shazam was surprisingly good. I'm glad you enjoyed it too, buddy. Oh, and Spitzkoff in the house liking it? Hell yeah, I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. Let's see. So, Dawn of DC, we got Titans number 1. Everyone that's tuning in after this, our man Dr. Cosmos Lab said this one was really good. Take that for what it is. I'm going to be reading this one as well. I'm looking forward to it. We got some pretty cool covers. I don't know. Let me just randomly pick one of these really cool covers. Oh, Yeah, it's a nice cover. I like that one. All right, let's move on to the next one. Oh, shit. All right. Peacemaker is the best DC book that I've read recently. I forgot about Peacemaker. I was thinking of the Dawn of DC stuff. I don't know if Peacemaker is technically under Dawn of DC, but I know that it's a Black Label. So take that for what it is. If you read Black Label stuff, you stay away from it. Just keep that in mind. But that was definitely the best DC book that I've read in a very long time. Let's see. A lot of people are excited for Titans. Personally, I can't warm up to Tom Taylor's writing. There's a lot of people that don't like Tom Taylor. I keep a neutral mindset. I tend to go into all of his series, and I feel like it's been very back and forth. I either like it or I don't like it. There's not really a big in-between. That one was... I'm bringing it up again for scientific purposes. Nathan Surdy variant C. We're gonna go next to, yeah, definitely, yo, Rogue Rook. What's up, buddy, by the way? Definitely try out Peacemaker. So Batman, the Brave and the Bold, #1. If you were interested in this one, this is a bunch of short stories, and I am not about that. It's got an $8 price tag on it, but however, unlike Arcade Kings that I think was 48 pages, this one is 64 pages. But it's got The Winning Card Part 1, Down with the Kings Part 1, Order of the Black Lamp Part 1, and Heroes of Tomorrow. So 4 short stories, 64 pages. I'm not getting that. Now, if it was one big story, that's a different one. That's a whole different, ball game, but I'm not getting it. Yeah, sorry. $8 for that Batman book. That's a nope. Facts. Scientific person. Now we got Cyborg issue #1. Like I said before, if you're tuning in later, Dr. Cosmos Lab. This is another one that he said was really good. So to keep that in mind, I'm probably going to give this one a shot too. We got Morgan Hampton writing this one. Let's see what our girl Morgan has done. DC Power, A Celebration, and now Cyborg. So she hasn't really written too many things, so good for her. I hope this is a big... Oh, you can't even see that. I can't really bring it up either. The 2 books behind me, Cyborg and then DC, A Power, A Celebration. I think that's just a one-shot. So I hope this book is very successful for her. Let's see what some of these covers are. They look all right. Let's see... Mr. Negative, I tend to agree with that. I think I'm more interested in Cyborg than Titans. However, I'll bring up Vigil next. I'm most looking forward to Vigil this week. Damn, so I'm going to be reading 3 DC books. I'm excited to see Marvel because you guys have been following for a minute now. I haven't been reading that many Marvel books, and I've been reading a lot more DC stuff. So I'm going to be checking out the Vigil for sure. Who's on this one? Ram V, our boy. Dude, Ram V is such a good writer. I love Ram V. He's got a good horror. He's got a good sense of horror to him. He's got a great storyteller. I don't remember when the book came out. What was it? The Many Deaths of Lila Starr from Boom Studios. I loved that book so much. He did such a great job on that one. That I might have to go back and reread it, but I feel like when I was done reading that, I was telling myself this is one of the best comic book series that I've read in a long time. Like, as far as miniseries goes, it was just so good. Let's see. This is the 1 in 25. That's a pretty cool cover. The shipping vessel, Eastwind, was taken captive by pirates off the coast of Thailand 24 hours after the crew had been taken hostage. Before communications had been established or any demands had been made, the crew reported an intervention by a group of unknown individuals. Amid other bizarre claims by the crew are reports of an individual who changed his appearance at will and a woman who seemingly dodged bullets. Oh, man. Yo, that's going to be a cool series. I'm excited for Vigil. I'm pumped for this one. It goes Vigil... The Vigil, whatever you want to call it. The Vigil, then Cyborg, and then Titans. I just brought this one up. It seems like it's a free book. Just want to give you guys a heads up. Dawn of DC Primer, free special edition. However, I think these cover... Yeah, the blank says it costs money. And then the foil also says it costs money. $5 and then $10. But Apparently this one's free, so maybe I'll pick this one up too if my shop has it. We'll see. Let's see. Is Vigil a mini? I think it's an ongoing. Let me bring it back up again really quick. I'm pretty positive it's ongoing because usually with minis like this, let me bring up DC, they do stuff like this. And DC, I think, is really good about this kind of stuff. Dream Eater, I don't think Vigil is Black Label. But for a lot of DC stuff that is a limited series, they're very good, in my opinion, about putting it in the corner, unlike Marvel. So keep that in mind. But that's it for DC. Unless if you guys want me to bring up any of these, but I covered all the new ones. I covered the ones I'm getting, and if there's any, we'll take a quick peek at Key Collector before we wrap this stream up. But let's move on to Marvel. And these are all the stinkers coming out this week from Marvel. I mean, the good comics that everyone's looking forward to. I'm kidding. I just like to talk shit. So we got Venom, which, speaking of talking shit, this series sucks. Pull this one up for you guys. Fantastic Four 7's the big issue. Let's see. Some Miles Morales action. New Avengers. I should probably read the New Avengers at least. I heard the first issue. I'll bring it up anyway. I heard the first issue of Guardians was really good. Predator, I'm actually not reading it. My shop, I missed out on one of the issues. And I just said, screw it. I don't really care. I'll pick it up eventually. And then Planet of the Apes 2. So Marvel's actually having a decent week. Dr. Cosmos Lab, have a good night at work, buddy. Stay safe. Thanks for tuning in. Give us a Dawn of DC tier list. I'll do. If I can read all of the Dawn of DC stuff, I will. You know, I can do that. I'll see about reading all of the books. Once all of the new stuff is out, I'll see about doing a tier list for all of it. Didn't read the Carnage book. Hope the Miles. Oh, Mr. Negative, I feel that too. I hope, but we'll see. Marvel Snap. Now everybody knows. We're going to start with Venom. I'm really not going to be sticking along this one for too long. I hate this series. I don't think it's good. I don't think there's anything good about it at this point. I'm not interested in... I mean, look at this fucking character. Look how stupid that is. And if you like the design of it, I'm sorry for talking shit on it, but it's bad. It's not a good design. It's like this Iron Giant looking happy thing that is just big and stupid and bulky with a tiny head. But I'm going to get it because it's on my pull list still. I know. Now, I will say, the covers are pretty cool. This Null, or that's not Null. That's, what's the thing with Dylan? Beyond something? Is it in here? No. Characters, Normie, Slide. All right. That's his name. His name is Flexo. What a stupid ass. I'm bringing it up for you guys that don't know like me. Look how stupid that is. Flexo. Whatever. That's my opinion. Yes, Codex. That's the one. He was in the free comic book day issue. This is the only book I don't like that I'll keep getting because I love the character. Oh, yeah. Big Flexo fan, Mr. Negative? Without the antenna. I picked up 5-second. Nice. People are still eating it up, man. I'm not going to talk shit on that. People are eating it up and it's still selling for a decent price. I talked about it when it was popping off. I said, you know, guys, I'm talking shit on it, obviously. I'm going to continue to talk about it. It's holding value. That's all I'm going to say is it's holding value. Let's see. All right, Hulk Annual #1. Who's writing this? Ooh, Philip Kennedy Johnson. Although that is not what the cover says. Whoever Pepos is. David Pepos. So I don't know why Philip Kennedy Johnson's on that one. My man's doing Darth and Extreme Venomverse. Scout's Honor is a pretty decent series. I like Savage Avengers too. David's looking at us right now like, you know you're going to buy Hulk. You know you're going to buy it. And I'm thinking, damn it, David. There's a good chance I will. He's writing a backup tease to the Incredible Hulk book. Oh, that's going to be worth it right there alone. How many covers? Sure. What the hell? Oh, there we go. I was about to say, what just happened to my internet? There we go. Decent. We'll see. What was that from? Hey, Phil, what's up, buddy? How you doing tonight, man? This Hulk annual is supposed to be a fresh start. I'm definitely going to check it out. I'm really looking forward to Philip Kennedy Johnson's writing on the Hulk, though. So I'm going to take a peek at it. I brought up Fantastic Four because it's the big 700th issue, plus it's got an Alex Ross cover. Always really nice. I'm not reading the series. I haven't really heard anything that great about it. Speaking of that, George has just said it too. This FF run hasn't been that great, but Ross covers are fire. Sadly. I skipped down the first issue because it looked like it sucked. But then we're going to move on to Miles Morales. So I think it was Mr. Negative or Spitzkoff, one of the guys just said, I hope it's not too tied in with it because you didn't read the first thing of Carnage Reigns, and I did not either. And it says right on it, Carnage Reigns Part 2. So I'm probably not going to enjoy this issue, sadly, because I'm not going to know what's going on in Carnage Reigns. Hell yeah, Rogue. I hope you get it, buddy. Let me know if you can't find it, and I'll see if my shop has it just in case. So, Miles Morales, it's a great series. Is it going to be good with Carnage Reigns? Who the hell knows? But Jed MacKay is on the new Avengers series, and Jed MacKay has done an excellent job, I'm sorry about that, with the Moon Knight run. Although, I haven't been enjoying the Moon Knight run as of late, and I guess the middle of this stuff kind of lost me too. Last couple of issues haven't been that great. But for the most part, I still think the Moon Knight run has been very solid. So, we got brand new with the Avengers. What do you guys think? You're going to be picking this one up? I haven't read any of the other Avengers stuff, and I don't know. I feel like deep down, I just don't care about the Avengers. Oh, dude, Rogue Rook. Peacemaker was one of my favorite DC books I've read in a while, so just keep that in mind. It was very good. And I heard it's like the show, which I haven't watched yet. There we go. So, Nathan Surtees putting out some banging covers. I'll tell you that. Then we got Chew 1 of 100. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I don't care about the Avengers. I don't know. What's the price? $5 on it, 36 pages. That's an absolute must-see. Part of me would rather pick up the first issue of Guardians, and get caught up in this series before picking up the Avengers. But same thing, I only brought this one up because a lot of people seem to really enjoy it. But, that's a pretty decent one. As far as Peach Momoko's covers go, this one's pretty decent. I'm bringing up Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. Someone's asking me if I was going to grab it. We'll see. I'm not reading the other Ghost Rider series. It says Danny Ketch is back. Flashback to a time when innocent blood was spilled, the spirit of vengeance was born, and Danny Ketch found himself transformed into the Ghost Rider. It'll probably be a fun little series. Nothing too special, but hey, might not be bad. Giveaway today is Vision cover. Oh, from that? Oh, damn, I totally forgot about that too. So I'm going to bring up Key Collector, because that's everybody's favorite, and I'm going to bring up, what was it, giveaway picker? Oh, there we go, perfect. What the hell is that? That's random. Giveaway picker. Why does it keep doing that? Search on Google. Yeah, I don't know. Wheel of Names. Yeah, I don't know why the hell. There we go. All right, so I'm going to bring that up just so I don't forget now. Last book, Planet of the Apes. Come on, Planet of the Apes. Marvel's done a pretty good job with it, too. I really like that first issue. I felt like I got my money's worth. However, this one, 28 pages with a $5 price tag on it. We're going to see about that one. The covers are very sweet, too. There we go. And let's just take a quick peek. So that's all the books coming out this week. If I missed any that you would like to talk about, just let me know. I covered all the brand new ones, and I covered which ones I'm going to be getting. Let's go to Key Collector real quick for the keys of the week so we get to see what's cooking over there. FF7 variant cover. Key of the week, Key Collector Comics. So, Key Collector Comics, your key of the week is a non-key. Come on, bud. What are you doing over there? That doesn't even make sense. The key of the week is a non-key. That's ridiculous. Let's see. Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider 1. First appearance of the Broker, a villain who can boost the powers of Ghost Rider's enemies. There we go. Gotham City Comics. At least you picked the key this week. So at least you got one first appearance. Arcade Kings, non-key, all non-keys. So, all right. Solo series based on the Sleeping Beauty villain. Was this like, I guess, first... I mean, it doesn't say anything, but I guess technically first appearance of that character in a comic book. So, Batman Superman World's Finest has a first full appearance of Ultramorpho and a cameo of New Mazo. And then Batman Brave and the Bold anthology series. Oh, hold the phone. It says a manga-inspired futuristic Batman story introduces Dick Grayson and Jason Todd as brothers. Oh, wait, that's probably just one of the stories. I was going to say, if the whole thing was like kind of manga-related, I might actually grab that. Damn, Coin Collector, you got 3 giveaways going on? All right. Well, make sure you put your email address whenever I run these giveaways to get a hold of everybody, or if you've got Instagram to lead people towards your Instagram, because you obviously have the books. But man, that's so crazy. You really don't have to give away all this stuff, but I know everybody in chat appreciates it. And then Preston, Star Wars, High Republic, and Darth Vader are the only ones this month. That's crazy, Preston. And then Cyborg 6-issue limited series. Introduction of a new company transforming Detroit into an... That's not really it. First full appearance of the Council of Light. That's in the DC Primer book. That seems to be for free. Debut of Silver Banshee's new powers and Superman. Wow, a lot of DC this week. Premiere issue of series. Yeah, we knew that. The Vigil. First appearance of Castle, a member of Vigil, and first appearance of a villain. Wonder Woman got a... Damn, that's a sweet cover from Raza. Raza always got it. Introduction of the Tribulation events, catastrophic events unleashed by the Ashen Combine. 700th issue for FF. Preview of the new direction of the Hulk. Carnage Reigns Part 2. Bunch of bullshit. Spider-Man 7 second print. Of all the things. So you've got these for... You don't even have key facts next to it. For both of those guys. But either way, the second prints are apparently coming out this week. Be on the lookout for that. And then finally, we're wrapping up with the stinker of all stinkers, Venom 19. New character design for Eddie Brock. Solicitation teases Brock will teach true enlightenment, which will lead to his most powerful form yet. He's already the King of Black. Good Lord. All right. Let's get this giveaway going on, folks. Let's see. I don't know who any of those people are. All right, I'm going to start rifling off some names, folks. Let's see. I see KO. Can I click enter? Cool. I see KO. I'm going to do my 2 because I see you. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. George. If I spelled that right or wrong, I'm sorry. Rogue. Rook. Spitz. Cough. Oh god, I'm spelling everybody's names wrong. Hydrus 96. I see you, my guy. Andrew Ryan Bailey. Like I said, if I spell your name wrong, I'm sorry. Hey, Boss Keen, I appreciate that, buddy. Boss Keen. I see you guys. I mean, clearly I'm missing a lot of people. Let's see. Preston. Kaiser. Chell's Art. Glenn. Phil. Ailing. I think did I put Mr. Negative on there? No. At least I don't think so. Mr. Negative. Let's see. My man Jeezy Crazy. Let's see. Oh, Henny. All right, hold on. All right, got some other names. Pedro Morales. Take my name off. Oh, shit. Okay. Spitzkoff, I got you. I appreciate you looking out for him. Let's see. Steven Airman. Did I put Glenn? I did put Glenn. Barnacle Blake. What's up, buddy? Barnacle Blake. Did I do Henny? My man Henny. I don't think I did Henny. Kobe. You're good to go, bud. Kobe Comics. Rodney Shut the fuck up. We got some names on here. I'm just gonna run it for you guys. Unless if you got like 10 seconds before I start running it. If not, we got 19 people. Dream Eater. Yeah, all right. All right, we're gonna start running it. This is last call, folks. Last call. Yeah, you gotta pay $100. You can you send me that money. No, I'm playing. No, you're already good. All right, folks. We got 20 folks on the wheel. You want to get in? Well, you just missed your opportunity to. Everybody, thank you again to Coin Collector. He's doing 3 giveaways, man. First prize, the Avengers, 1 in 50. Second prize is Batman 1 in 50, and then third prize is Titans 1 and 25. Craig Walker, let me add you real quick, Craig, because I don't think I saw your name before. But Hydrus96, I added you, I believe. Yes, I did. All right, folks, we got 21. Let's get it going. How the fuck do I? Oh, it's in the middle. Dr. Nesneb, I just add you. There we go. Yeah, good luck, everybody. This is for William. And what's really cool is everybody that's saying add me has been here for the whole time for the most part. At least I recognize your name. All right, this first one is going to be for the Titans 1 in 25. And Rogue. There we go. First giveaway for you, and another light is down. All right. Rogue Rook. Make sure you reach out to Coin Collector for the Titans #1. It's that's pretty true. Yeah, reach out to our dude. Stay in chat or whatever. I'm gonna remove you from this one though, so we can do it again. And make it fair. Makes sense, right? Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna remove them. Make it fair for everybody. #2. This one is for, I don't know, Batman 1 in 50. We look like we got Kobe Comics. Yeah. I don't know if you guys hear that sound going through too. Do you guys actually hear the sound from the spinner and all that? All right, here we go. This is for all of it, baby. This is for the Avengers #1, 1 in 50. All right, cool. As long as you hear the sounds. I wanted to make sure you guys heard the sounds too. And this is it. Ooh. Craig Walker. I love hearing that woo. It's like, woo. Yeah, the sound effects go hard. Yeah, Kobe now now he owes the $100 entry fee. All right. Let's get out of this. Like I said, everybody reach out to Coin Collector. Coin Collector, you are the shit. You rock. Huge thank you. I know everybody else thanks you too. That was you didn't have to do that, but that's a really kind thing for you to do. And now, that's a wrap, folks. That's all the new comics coming out this week. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I had a blast. I had a great time talking these new books with you guys. I don't have the link for the Discord. I'm sorry. If you want it, reach out to me over Instagram. It's just AR_comics. I can send you that link. Thank you again, everybody. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to come talk comics. I had a blast. Love you all. Have a great new comic book day tomorrow. Hope you guys get all of your books. Stay safe, everybody. I'll see you on Thursday. Peace out, folks. We'll see you in the next one.